Some years ago, I was in a writing class, and the pastor that was head over the church asked all of us to write something to put in a newspaper editorial. Well, I wasn't sure what to write, but I got thinking and pondering over some of the issues of the day, and they are even more noticeable and more prominent today than these few years ago that I wrote this. So I say these words because I believe in my heart that they need to be taken to heart by more people. It's called Endangered Species, Us. All over America we hear the cry to save the manatees, save the spotted owl, save the whale, the porpoise, the turtles. Good, save them if you must, but do not neglect to save the ones that need saving more than these. Save the unborn, save the senior citizens, save the ones who need to be cared for, the infirm, the hurting, the underprivileged, the ones that seem to have no hope, and it looks like no future. Our country was born out of a desire to be free, a desire to be better, do better, and have better. And yet with all the privileges we have here, we have become a nation that wants to do away with anyone that seems to get in the way. How low have we come when we actually think that the unborn, old, and unfit are in the way? The way of what? We look upon the unborn as in the way of our freedom. Some women look upon a pregnancy as a personal assault upon their body, that to have a baby takes away freedom. Do women not understand that to have a living child grow within your body is an honor, not an inconvenience? To bring about life, cooperating with God, is an honor many women today would give all they have and never hope to have, and yet today many women around the world are allowing their babies to be cut up, trashed, and flushed. Older people are treated as though they have no right to be further participants of this earth and its hopes and joys. They who birthed you, nurtured you, trained you, and put their hopes in you are being cast aside and often left to die alone. Those yet to be born and those who are near ready to leave this earth, the frail ones who need care and love, often get little or none of these when they need it the most. Every living person must remember someone had to give you life. You have not yet come to the end of your life, but the day will come, and to some sooner than you may realize. Do you think the world would have been a better place without you? And how would we know that? You are here. How will you feel if perhaps when you are old and feeble, and someone makes a decision that you are old, worthless, and want to get rid of you, and to do so would do the world a service? Why have I bothered to write this? Well, I believe life is a gift from God, and we should not tamper with God's will. We need to understand that our days are numbered by a higher authority than ours. The choice to give or take life is not ours. We should embrace and love life and feel privileged to participate in it by giving birth and then by protecting the feeble and the infirm. Dear people, do not attempt to play God. Honor Him and do what is right in His sight. To honor life is a way for healing for our troubled country and world. We must remember our country is made up of people such as we. Those that went before formed it, and we are in charge of it now. When we leave it, we hope to leave it in the hands of those that will not do as we have done, but hopefully better than we have. May we set aside all selfishness and meanness and resolve to not endanger the life of the helpless and frail, but protect and nurture all who need it so we can be good people, full of love and compassion. We are told that we have a right to live. liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But are we to continue to acquire it at the cost of disallowing another's right to the same? One of my personal scriptures is found in Luke 6:31. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, not as we think, do unto others as they do unto you. If we think the world is horrible now, think how it would be if everyone lived by their own rules, did just as they wished, and could be just as ugly and selfish as they wanted. This is why I thank God every day that there is some rule and control by a higher power, or we would certainly wipe ourselves out in no time at all. Can we as a people see the need to stop endangering the helpless? We must make every effort to become protectors and not executioners. May our country set the example for other countries and begin to see the need for putting ourselves in the shoes of the hurting and frightened. And remember, we may be the next one to be in the same position. Horrible to think about, isn't it?